Hi guys, it's Coach Robin with Journey to Fitness and Oliver. Every time I try to go live, he needs to climb on my lap for some reason, so he's here as well. Today I want to talk to you guys about nutrition. You're ready to get back on track with your fitness. You have been listening to lots of motivational podcasts and YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. You've decided what kind of fitness program you want to do, and now it's, in my opinion, nutrition is the next step, and it's the most important step. You've heard it before, and there's a good reason for that, that you can't outwork a poor diet. So I don't care how many miles you run or how many crunches you do, if you are sitting down to a bag of chips at the end of the day or can't seem to give up your daily pastry with your 3 o'clock coffee, then you're just not going to see the results that you're looking for. So it's really that simple. That's all there is to it. We need to stop looking at food as a reward and start looking at it as fuel. The right foods and the right nutrients can help give us energy, help us maintain a healthy weight, prevent illness, heal us from illness, boost our immune system, and more. So personally, I feel like sometimes we need an extreme change or a really big change in our life in order to kick us into nutritional gear. I want to share a few plans that have worked for me in the past and currently. I recently did the Whole30 after a few months of horrible emotional eating. So for those of you who don't know what the Whole30 is, it's a 30-day plan where you eliminate inflammatory food groups from your diet. To see what negative effects they're having on your body. The food groups you eliminate are sugar, grains, dairy, and legumes. And in their book, It Starts With Food, Dallas and Melissa Hartwig, the authors, they provide the science behind the theory that these foods are inflammatory and they disrupt certain systems in our bodies. I have no affiliation with the book or the authors or anything like that, but I tried the program. I enjoyed it. I felt like it was definitely beneficial, and that's what I do. I try stuff out, and if I like it or I think it's good, I pass it on to you guys. So I would say it's worth a look, especially if you're suffering from an inflammatory health issue. So I would definitely just take a look at it. I'll put a link in my blog for you to check it out. Another meal plan that changed my life for real, no selling intended here, but the 21-day fix portion control containers literally changed my life. Before I decided to do that, I knew about healthy food. I thought I was eating healthy, but I was overeating even on healthy foods, right? So this program teaches you basically two things. First of all, what a portion size is, because really, I think that everybody has no clue what an actual portion size is. Like if you look on a box of cereal or a box of crackers, it's like a quarter of a cup or something stupid like that, like half a cup is your thing. Like who sits down to half a cup of cereal? It's like 3 bites, right? Like, and you think, oh, well, it's only 11 grams of sugar per serving, but like how many servings are in your bowl? Probably like 5, if you're being honest. Same with the crackers or chip or anything like that, snacks. If you look at the serving size, it's like, oh, for 12 crackers, like who's going to sit down and just eat 12 crackers? I mean, if you're mindlessly eating, you're not thinking about that. So you're probably eating a whole whack of servings at once. So this is how we get into this habit of overeating and all this kind of stuff. So let's see. So once I tried the 21-day fix, it taught me the portion size, and also how many portions per day I should be having. So I like to say this all the time. You may have heard me say it before, but like the day or the week before I started the 21-day fix meal plan, I actually had a bagel with cheese and butter for 2 meals in the same day. So it might have been a whole grain bagel, and it might have been real cheese, not cheese slices or whatever. However, like that's just, if you know it's the portion sizes, half a bagel is a serving of carbs. So I just ate 4 carbs, and a person my size and my fitness level, really 2 servings of carbs is really all I need in the run of a day, and I should be having servings of vegetables and fruit to compensate for those extra carbs I used to be eating. So it's very easy and simple, and in fact that since it came out, a lot of programs that come out are now using that system because it's just so successful. So many people are having tons and tons of success with it, so it's really good like that. I like that one. So the thing about the specific thing about the 21-day fix that I like is that now I know how to eat. So I might go off track of that, but I can easily, when I'm ready, hop back on. I don't have to figure out what I'm going to do. I just know it's there. I know how many my baseline servings are for the day because I've been doing it for probably like 2.5 years since I started. And excuse me, need a little sip of water. It's dry in here. Right. So, as I was saying, I know what the choices are. So even if I'm not following, I have the tools now for the rest of my life. So when I want to get back on track, I know what to do. So it's really like priceless, the knowledge that program gives you. So as I'm writing or doing this video rather, I'm day 4 of a sugar detox. So it's yesterday I had a pretty bad headache, but it's not going so bad. I've been drinking a lot of water and trying to get the toxins out so I can get back on track. But for me right now, sugar is my biggest obstacle. So when you start your meal plan or your nutrition plan and you want to get back on track with fitness, it's really important to identify your obstacles or your challenges. So for example, if you're a nighttime snacker, chips and whatnot, you really need to decide what you're going to have to replace that. So apples and peanut butter, or maybe veggies and hummus, or something healthy to replace it. So you're still having your snack and it's not like a total just feeling like you're depriving yourself. You're still getting to have a snack, but it's just a healthier choice. Sometimes people have a hard time with a specific meal, like some people don't have time to eat breakfast on their way out the door in the morning. Well, so for that, you would make a plan for that. If you're a Shakeology drinker, maybe you're going to have your Shakeology for breakfast. Maybe you, excuse me, maybe you make overnight oatmeal, a big pot in the slow cooker overnight at the beginning of the week, and then you eat that for the rest of the week. All you have to do is stick it in the microwave and it's ready, or you could take it to go or whatever. I've seen people making in the muffin tins, they mix like eggs and veggies and ham or whatever, bacon and stuff in it, and they just make little egg cups and they eat 1 or 2 each morning, and like it's ready to go, right? Like you have to identify what your biggest challenge is so you can set yourself up to succeed, because you don't want to get in the middle of it and just be like floundering, not knowing what you're going to eat, not, you know, it has to be a plan. It takes effort, but it's totally worth it. Excuse me. So my substitute for sugar is stevia, and my substitute for baked goods, which is a downfall of mine, are Larabars, which I love. So that's what I do. I stock up on those, and you know, when you're doing the Whole30, you're not supposed to have any kind of sweets. So since I've done it in the full in January, I'm following most of it now, but I'm still allowing myself to have my tea in the afternoon with my stevia and a little milk, but I don't eat any other dairy besides that. And I haven't been having, like over March break, it was muffins and chocolate and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't had any of that since Monday. So, you know, I just have to set myself up. So when I have my afternoon coffee, I have a Larabar instead of a muffin or whatever. So yeah, so the bottom line is that sticking to a meal plan is totally worth it. It takes preparation and effort, but you have to make your health, and anything worth doing takes an effort. So it's very important, and I think that nutrition is just the most, well, you know, it's like 80% of getting fit and being healthy is nutrition. So if you happen to need any help with the meal plan, please reach out to me. I'm always here. And tomorrow I'm going to talk more about food, but I think tomorrow I'll just talk a little bit more about meal planning, so you know how to go into the weekend for your meal prep. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.